Hey guys, Ricardo here and welcome to another blog tech tips. Today I'm going to show you to install a third-party app on your MacBook. This is a MacBook Neo. All right, let's say for example here, if you look, you'll see that we have Safari, which is the default browser. However, let's say for example, I wanted to install Google Chrome. If the app, for example, is not in the App Store, so for example, these are all the apps, it's not here. And of course, it's one of those apps that must be installed as a third-party app. So if you go to your App Store, which is this one here that says App Store, and I'm just showing you an example here. If you search for Chrome, I should say, and if there's not a version of Chrome available from directly from the store, so as you can see here, we have WhatsApp, we have a bunch of stuff here. We have OpenLink web browser, whatever that is. But you see there's no official Chrome shown here, and that's because it's given directly by the website that it comes from usually. So let's use the example of Safari, which is from Google. So if I tap on Safari here, Safari will launch, and I'll type in right here, I'll search Chrome for MacBook. All right, so I'm gonna search. Now, what you want to do here is make sure you're getting it from a trusted source. So for example, I'm seeing supportgoogle.com and it says Chrome and I want the download. So this one looks like it. It says www.google.com Chrome. So I'm going to hit on Chrome here because I want to be taken to the one that's going to be for my browser. Now, be careful. Make sure that you're reading what it's for. For example, here it says the browser built in to be fast, safe, and so on. And there you go, it says for Mac OS 12 and above. So of course I have the latest version of Mac updated, and of course that means I have the latest version. So I'm going to say download Chrome, and here you go, it says do you want to allow download of Chrome? I'm going to hit allow, and there you go, the file is downloading right over here in my downloads. I can minimize this, and of course it should not take too long to download. Usually when a file is downloaded on your Mac, especially from the internet, it goes straight to your download folder, and of course that's a designated folder that's designated for downloads. You can automatically download it anywhere. However, you're gonna, once it's finished, you're gonna hit downloads, and here it's showing you that it's here. You can launch from here, or I can open in Finder, and it will open the area that it's sent to. Or I can save some time, go to Finder over here in case it's not opening, and I'm gonna hit on downloads over here, and there you go. Here it's showing you Google Chrome. It has showing it in a weird list way, so I can change the look. All right, so you can see that I can change the layout. I can use icons, big icons. I can use lists. So I'm going to change the style. So this is what I like. So I'm going to choose this, where it chooses big grid icons. You know it's the file because it says Google Chrome.dmg. Shows that it's 248 megabytes. What you're going to do here is you're going to double tap. If you have click to tap active, that is. And it shows your icon and an arrow indicating that you should drag and drop. All right, so in this case, what we're going to do here, you're going to drag the Google Chrome app and you're going to drag it into your apps folder. All right, so I've dragged and dropped. You're going to notice as well that a Google Chrome drive has appeared on here, and that's normal. There you go. You hear the completed sound. All right, so if we look around here, there you go. So what I did was just now was to drag and drop the Google Chrome icon over, and you'll see this Chrome drive here. Do not worry if you do not want this anymore, it's now completed. What you can do is use two fingers, tap the touchpad, sorry about that, and you're gonna eject Google Chrome. All right, so it will remove it, or you can leave it as is. Eventually when you restart, it will disappear. Now, in order to get Chrome or find Chrome, we go back to the option here that says apps, and there you go. There's a nice Chrome icon right here, meaning Chrome is now a part of your apps. All right, so in order to get Chrome now, we double click to launch, and you can see it's bouncing here to launch. It says Google Chrome is an app downloaded from the internet. Are you sure you want to open it? The fact that we got it from the official website, that was in here. Let me look at it here, and it was from google.com. I'm sure of it, so of course I'm gonna say it's okay. So I'm gonna say open. This is a security check. Here it says welcome to Google Chrome. Make Google Chrome your default browser, or automatically send usage and diagnostic or crash reports. I'm going to uncheck this one. Do not need anything to be sent. Make sure Chrome is your default browser, not necessary as well. Depends on what you want. So if you want to make it your default, check it. Otherwise, it's okay. Give it some time. You can close off these notifications here. All right. So here you go. You're now here. You can log in if you want. So sign in, or I can say don't sign in. All right. From here, I can go. And as you can see, we are now using Chrome. And I can do anything that I would normally do. I can search Google. I can do whatever. It's all here, as you can see from the Google page, right? And it's showing Google Updater can run in the background, and that's just to make sure the browser keep up to date. All right. In case, you can also use two fingers and tap over and over the icon, and if you want, you can quit when you want to close it completely. There are options here as well. You can use keep in dock, right? So meaning I can pin it to the dock or keep it on the dock. I can say if I want to open that login or show in Finder. So in my experience, the only thing you may want to do is to keep it in dock if you constantly use it. Otherwise, do not modify anything. All right, so that's it. You can always minimize or quit, just as I showed from earlier. You can minimize, that's not closed, but it's minimized. If to quit, double tap on the icon and hit quit to completely close. But that's it. Now you actually have Chrome on your MacBook Neo. As an example, it works for any other app that you may want to download. First of all, make sure the app is compatible with MacBooks. And of course, then go out and get the app from the trusted website. Then, of course, do as I showed, and you'll be able to install it. Hope that was helpful, guys, and see you in the next one. Bye.